Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite back at you. Today is the first day of summer, June 21st, 2022. And from now on, the days are going to get shorter. Looking forward to fall. So that's kind of the way it is. Been real busy the last couple weeks around here putting up additional food stores, making sure that everything around here is working properly. And I think I've made some more decisions on some pretty vital things when it comes to our food preps. So stick around, I want to talk about nutrition. Yeah, it has been a pretty darn busy week, or the last couple of weeks for sure. So what did I do to prep this past period? We got a shipment in from Emergency Essentials. It's their chicken soup package, which consists of 6 number 10 cans. It's got a bunch of vegetables like corn and peas and carrots and that kind of stuff, and freeze-dried chicken, so that you can make chicken soup, you can make chicken stews, you can make chicken with rice, you can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. And I got a shipment in from Nutrient Survival. We decided to get some butter powder and got their Southwest Medley, it's a dinner in number 10 can, and got their lasagna in a number 10 can. And thanks so much to Alaska Prepper for his kind endorsement of the Nutrient Survival brand of food. As you know, and I've done a couple of videos on it already, as we did pick up an EcoFlow Delta 1300 solar power bank. So it's not a generator, it's a power bank. So got that, got it charged up, got it tested on our freezer. Still, I've been busy doing other stuff. Still want to test it on our big freezer and see how long it's really going to last there. And that may be upcoming soon. And to support the EcoFlow, we got a couple 100-watt solar panels, the mounting rack, got it all put together, and actually used it to top off the EcoFlow Delta 1300 with solar power, which is really what you're going to need when the grid goes down. So it's a great backup kind of a thing. And as I've said before, I've got a whole house generator, 20,000 watt. I've got two portable Champions that are 2,000 a piece, and now I've got the EcoFlow Delta 1300, which is about 1,300, and it actually does a pretty good job for what it's designed to do. And a couple of our vital utensils around here decided to give up the ghost and go away, so I had to get a new pressure washer. And we don't use a pressure washer all the time, but we had an electric powered one where you had to plug it in and then hook it up to a hose and all that. Worked okay, but it was 22 years old, best we could figure, and it finally just quit. So ended up picking up a Craftsman gas powered one, probably I think it's 3,000 psi. So, and it worked pretty good. Got it out, got it running, got it tested. Everything's working good there. My wife's laptop computer decided it was going to go away, and it went to the big computer junk pile in the sky. So just had to get, and it came in yesterday, picked up another portable laptop, real lightweight from Hewlett-Packard. Nothing to really write home about. It's not super powerful or gaming or anything, and I just use it to do a a little bit of web surfing and some email kind of stuff, and it's portable, and that's why I like it. I can bring it out here, I can take it out on a deck, I can use it out in the shop. So we've been busy getting things set up. But what I wanted to talk about is what's going on with nutrition. And we're always talking about food stores and purchasing more of this and canned goods for that. And I'm pretty well convinced that for long-term storage, freeze-dried stuff is probably the best way to go. And until I can afford to get my own freeze dryer, I'm going to be looking around for specials and deals from the companies that do freeze-dried food. I like the number 10 can size. It seems to work out pretty good. Once you open it and you can use it, the stuff inside doesn't really go bad. So you can keep using it, keep reconstituting it. And so if you've got peas or carrots or whatever you've got, you can just keep throwing them in the next batch or whatever it is that you're cooking up. So that's kind of why I like the freeze-dried stuff. I made my first purchase from Nutrient Survival, I think about three weeks ago or so, and when Alaska Prepper had his special 15% discount code available, and we picked up butter powder, lasagna, and their Southwest medley. And I was pretty impressed with what I saw. We're talking about comparison between the different companies that sell freeze-dried number 10 cans, and from a bulk standpoint, yeah, you may be able to save a little bit of money, but let me tell you, when it comes to the nutrition the side of things, the Nutrient Survival just blows the doors off what's going on with some of their competitors. I've got a comparison with the powdered vitamin butter from Nutrient Survival and the Emergency Essentials butter powder. And when you're talking about looking at the nutrients in here, when you look at the Emergency Essentials and you look at the nutrients, which is usually down below the solid dark line that you see in the panel on the nutrition facts panel, they've got two things listed. Calcium, your daily amount would be 39 milligrams, 4%. Potassium, normal daily intake is supposed to be about 55 milligrams, and Emergency Essentials has 2% of that. When you look at Nutrient Survival, they spare really no expense making sure that the stuff that they're selling to you really is nutrient dense. Just amazing. When you look at some of the comparisons, no vitamin D in Nutrient Survival, and no potassium per se in Nutrient Survival's butter powder. But they've got vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K, thiamine, which is vitamin B1, riboflavin, which is vitamin B2, niacin, which is vitamin B3, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, and pantothenic acid, which I'm not even sure what it is, but they've got 40% of the recommended daily allowance of that. It's an amazing difference. And when you look at some of the other things where you can get a true comparison, for Nutrient Survival's lasagna, and to compare that to Mountain House, and I've got some of that, their lasagna It's totally amazing that single serving of Mountain House is 220 calories. Single serving of Nutrient Survival is 260 calories. So there's a little bit of bonus there. Nutrient Survival's got a plethora. I mean, there's got to be almost 20 different vitamins that they have listed in their nutrient facts panel. When you look at what Mountain House is doing in their nutrition facts panel, they've got 3 things listed. Vitamin D, 0. Calcium, 155. They got 10% of that. 10% of iron. 10% potassium. But when you look at what's going on with Nutrient Survival, it's just absolutely incredible the amount of nutrients that they supplement in their lasagna. So when we talk about value and price per kind of a thing, and we're going to use servings here as the base for this, plus the retail price of each. So for the butter powder, we're going to compare from a pricing standpoint. Nutrient Survival has 207 servings at $63. Now that's 30 cents a serving. Now I'm assuming that a serving is only going to be about as big as a pat of butter that you cut off the stick of butter or you get in a restaurant to put on your bread or your toast. Emergency Essentials butter powder, there's 148 servings, but they really don't get into serving size and how they measure it. But Emergency Essentials is $58. That turns out to be 39 cents. 39 cents per serving. And I'm assuming the serving is about the size of a pat of butter that you get in a restaurant. For the lasagna, which we've tried and we really like both different kinds, from Nutrient Survival, servings in the can, the number 10 can is 10 servings, and it's $57.75, but it's loaded with nutrients. So, price per serving is $5.78. Mountain House, their lasagna, there's 2 servings in a package. So you can't get a big package. You get the tin foil kind of a thing. Is $10.25 for a 2-serving size. That turns out to be $5.13 price per serving. That's, I think, fairly close. $5.78 for Nutrient Survival, $5.13 for Mountain House per serving. I think because of the added value of the nutrients that Nutrient Survival uses, that it turns out to be a much, much better deal for the long-term storage requirements for folks like us that are serious about prepping. And if you're serious about prepping, go pay attention to the news, what's going on, the shortages. Cotton is in short supply, insulin's in short supply, baby formula is still in short supply, and just keep watching because it's going to start snowballing as the price of fuel, the price of transportation, the price and the cost of goods that are going to the producers via the Producer Price Index. Last time I looked, I think it was 10.6%. That is a forecast for the future. It may be 3 months out, 2 months out, 3, 4, maybe even up to 6 months out, depending on what the commodity is that's being produced. But what it tells me, with the Consumer Price Index being at 8.6, that we've still got a long way to go with increased prices. And the more the prices increase, the more often we're going to see supply disruptions, and all kinds of stuff. So I urge you folks, every one of you, to get out there, do your shopping, look at your nutrition value labels, make your decisions on what kind of foods, and I always recommend that you stock up on the kind of foods that you enjoy eating, so that you've got them in the future, so that you're not punishing yourself when the S does hit the fan. And it's coming, folks. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you all on the next video.